quickly join in. Good morning, class 8C. And for this particular session, we will be beginning with the adverbs. Shaurya Bansal, please leave the class right now.
Sorry, ma'am.
I hate this smartness of yours. And do you know this call is getting recorded? It will be there in the videos on the website also, school's web portal. So anything you do is at your own risk. Okay, so we begin adverbs today. Now, we all know. Please sit with your grammar books, a pencil, and a copy, maybe just to note down if you find anything important. Otherwise, just keep listening to it. Now, adverbs, we all know that it adds something extra to the meaning of
Excuse
the
me,
word.
ma'am. No,
Yes. Yes.
my screen is not clear.
You are. First, tell your name.
Ma'am, the lunch. Let me see.
Janvi, open your mic.
Yes, ma'am.
Is the screen clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Bas. Now, Devansh is saying it's not, and he's going to prove it to the principal. That why is the screen not clear in his? Okay. So, adverbs are basically those words which add something to the meaning of a verb. They are different from adjectives because adjectives they add something to the meaning of a noun. Okay? Smart girl. Now, here, since we are talking of a girl who's a smart, so girl is a noun and smart is telling something extra about the girl, so it's an adjective. Okay? Now, when I say smart girl sings sweetly, now smart is an adjective, girl is a noun, sings is a verb, sweetly is an adverb. How is she singing? This extra action is done in singing. Verb is singing. Now, what is extra being told about singing is that she's singing sweetly. Clear? So that means adverb adds something extra to the meaning of a verb. Now, see the first exercise. Identify the errors in the use of adverbs in these sentences. She loudly shouted at him. It should be she shouted loudly at him. Next is he admitted his fault never. The correction would be he never admitted his fault. Coming to the B exercise, we meet adverb of frequency occasionally. Now, just now we have not done this, so just fill up and I'll explain it to you just below it. We meet occasionally. This bag is very heavy. They set off for the picnic happily. I have been asked to submit the project tomorrow. I think there is nobody standing here. Now, you have already studied the kinds of adverbs and their comparisons in earlier classes. So let us go through them quickly. Kinds of adverbs. Now, adverb of manner. Now, manner means in what manner a thing is done. So, how is it done? Like the words like it is done slowly, fast, well, it is done fast, it is done nicely, it is done cleverly, etc. Then, adverb of time. It tells when an action was done. It was done now, then, sooner, later, whatever. Adverb of place tells you where the action was done. Adverb of frequency tells you how often, with what frequency the thing was done. Adverbs of degree, they tell you in how much quantity. Then sentence adverbs, like these are the basic words which we talk in our spoken English. Surely, frankly, obviously, certainly, luckily. Unfortunately, definitely. Then interrogative adverbs, that means those adverbs which are asking questions like why, when, where, how, etc. Is this much clear? We come on to the first exercise. They have given you some verbs, adverbs, and they want you to fill up in these columns given. Now first see this one. Finally. See this one. Finally. This is the only example of in this box. This is from sentence adverb, the spoken English. Okay, finally. And the verbs which are adverbs of time is these are the words they are telling you when the action was done. Yearly, tomorrow, yesterday. Then adverb of place. From the above box, from this box, I have sorted out these words. Okay. So adverb of place tells you where, and it is saying upstairs, near, here, under, somewhere, downstairs. Adverb of frequency tells you how often, and the words are daily, never, about. Then adverbs of degree, they tell you how much, very, enough, so, fully. Then adverb of manner, that means in what manner the thing was done. So the words are grimly, cheerfully, well, unbanished. Just the word was, what is the word? Unabashedly. Then hard, slop, sloppily, suddenly, fairly, angrily, and hard. Now coming to use of adverbs. That means where these adverbs are used. Here are some examples that display the use of different kind of adverbs. I coached her very well for the Olympics. Now, in what manner have I coached her? Well, the police searched the building thoroughly. In what manner the police searched? It searched thoroughly. Clear? He cracked his whip and galloped away. Now, where did he go? Place away. She crept up quietly. Place up. He cut himself shaving today. So, what time he cut it? Today. So, these are the few words which tell you about the uses of adverbs. Next page. Some words used as an adjective and an adverb. If the image is not clear, open your books and see. Now, here they have told you certain words which are used as adjectives, and the same words are later on used as adverbs. As I told you, the sweet girl sings sweetly. Now, here, sweet girl is an adjective. Why? Because it is telling you something about the noun girl. Whereas sweetly is an adjective. Why? Because it is telling you something about singing, sings. Okay, so sings is a verb, and how is she singing? In what manner? Sweetly. So there are a few examples. You are supposed to go through them. Then position of adverbs. That means how the adverbs are placed in a sentence. Now, in adverb of manner, first clause is A. Adverbs of manner come after the verb or after the object if there is one. Now see, she walks slowly. So they are saying that in what manner she is walking? Slowly. So the place of the adverb is after the verb. Can you see walks? Walks is a verb, and after the verb it is placed, so it is slowly. Then they are telling you it can also be after the object. And see here, see the second example. I eat food quickly. I is the subject, eat is the verb, food is object. Now, how I eat my food? Quickly. So here quickly is being an adverb which is placed after the object. Then come to B. If the object has a preposition before it, we can use adverb either after the object or before the preposition. Now see, I is the subject, wish is a verb. Now sincerely, for your success. Now, for is a preposition, and they are saying it can be used before a preposition, and sincerely is the adverb. So the sentence will be I wish sincerely for your success. Otherwise, it can be before it can be either after the object or before the preposition. So let's see this. I wish for your success sincerely. So here I is the subject, wish is your verb, for your success is the object, and after the object it is placed sincerely. So I wish sincerely for your success, or it could be I wish for your success sincerely. Coming to the next one, if the object is long, the adverb is placed before the verb. Now, if you have a very long object, बहुत सारा है, like subject is a one or two words, then verb, and after that, if it is a long object, then I lost the line. It is placed before the verb. If the object is long, the adverb is placed before the verb. Now see, he carefully collected. Now here, he collected all the forms filled up by his students. Now he collected. So he is a subject, collected is a verb, and the remaining was a long object. So what they did was they placed the adverb before the verb. So he carefully collected all the forms filled by the students. Then I totally depend on my brother for helping me with my project. So these are the, when the object is very long, then at times the adverb is placed just before a verb. Now see, note the difference in meaning. अब इसको बहुत ध्यान से देखो. He immediately decided to go. उसने तुरंत डिसाइड किया जाने का. That means the decision was made immediately. Now see the next one. He decided to go immediately. उसने decide किया कि उसे तुरंत जाना है. Here the departure is immediate. Decision is not immediate. एक था कि उसने सोचा कि तुरंत सोचा कि मुझे जाना है. एक उसने सोचा कि मुझे तुरंत जाना है. You get it in Hindi? So these are the few ways in which the position of adverb is done in adverb of manner. Now coming to adverb of place. Adverb of place are used after the verb or after the object if there is one. Now place, that means where you're going. So see, the wheel came off. So now the place is always afterwards. So it is here. The places are used after the verb. So came is the verb and off is the adverb. Clear till here? Now I called him in. Now called him in. Once the object is there, after that it is placed. So come to the B part. We can start a sentence on with prepositional phrase showing time. Now see, on Republic Day, the road in front of the Red Fort is completely jammed. It can also be said the road in front of the Red Fort is completely jammed on Republic Day. So when the place could be used, on is telling you the word. Now coming to adverb of time. Adverbs of time can be placed at the beginning or at the end of a sentence. That means the time could either be mentioned in the beginning of a sentence or in the end. Now see the example. I'll meet you tomorrow. Otherwise, tomorrow I'll meet you. So it can be placed at the behind end of the sentence or at the beginning of a sentence. Then B, early, last, before, yet, immediately are used at the end of a sentence. Please underline these words. These are the ones which are used most of the time at the end of a sentence. She arrived late. She arrived early. Like this. Okay. Next, C, still is placed after the word be and before other verbs. For example, he is still wrong. She still doesn't feel that her conduct is objectionable. Now, be words are is are wale words. Okay. So to be wale words में is are से it is kept before the adverb still is used before. Sorry, is used after the verb, and otherwise still is used before it. Coming to adverbs of frequency. Frequency tells you how often. So adverbs of frequency are normally placed after the verb be and before other verbs in simple tenses. Like he is never late. In what frequency? Never. So is के पीछे लगेगा, बाकी सबके verb के आगे लगेगा. They always speak the truth. So here speak is the verb, उसके आगे लगा हुआ है. Here. Next, B. In, in the continuous and perfect tenses or with modals, these adverbs are used after the auxiliary. For example, he can never deceive you. I have always helped her. She is frequently meeting me these days. So, in a continuous sentence, when the action is in continuation, or if it is in a perfect tense, or it is with modals. In all these three cases, the adverbs are used after the auxiliary. The You remember the primary auxiliary adverbs of who's
Ma'am, your
initiating
voice is
your
breaking.
call. Okay, okay. I think it's been a long video, so I stopped the recording.